looking a little green behind the ears there.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class, Thrust. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have Thrust looking all thrusty. His name is Thrust from the Bumblebee movie Transformers. On the side of the box, we have Thrust. On this side of the box, we have a close-up of Thrust. He is a Voyager class, class of Voyager, Voyager class A, class A Viajero, and a class A Voyager. Up top, Bumblebee movie. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have a very brief bio if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Thrust, another Seeker from the Bumblebee movie. And this is a recolor, slight remold of the Starscream mold. So here he is in his Cybertronian jet mode. And it's very different, it's very interesting, but kind of cool. I do quite like this design personally. Just very, it's kind of Tetrajet-y, but kind of Star Wars-y, and just kind of mixes up a lot of different aesthetics. But I like it, I can work with it. But let's get in closer so we can take a look at the details. We got some nice green there for the nose cone. You have nice yellow there for the cockpit. Some nice transparent plastic there with some gray trim. And just a lot of gray, a lot of green. Decepticon symbol right there on the wings. Some more greens. Some different shades of green. Lots of greeny greens. You got your thrusters. More green, more gray, and more green. There's the back. Kind of has some visible hand syndrome. Hey, it's alright. And of course you have the big guns right up front there. Overall, I personally dig this design. I think it's kind of cool, but hey. But there is the top. There is the bottom. He does slide as flying things should slide. Hooray for sliding flying things. And for comparison, here he is with Blitzwing. Just so you can see how that works out. And here he is with Starscream. And you can see, as far as the alt mode goes, the only difference is just in the coloration there. There's no difference in the molding. Same thing, just different colors. So, there you go! Now, as far as accessories go, again, you have the big old cannon right here, the arm cannon. It just attaches via 3 points. You got the one big tab here. You have little tabs here on either side. But you have that going on. You also get these little blasters here, which are just cast in black, and they're the same blasters that came with Starscream, and these store the exact same way. You have a tab right here, you have a slot right there, and they just tab right in. Now, I will say on this version of the mold, they are a little looser than they are on Starscream. They still hold in, but they're a little looser. But there you go. For all the pew-pewing and bang-banging as you're flying. So, that is pretty much it there. And that is pretty much it for the alt mode. So, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Oh, man. So, first thing we want to do is remove the weaponry. Put that off to the side. Remove this. And just put that off to the side as well. And here we have what's left. So let us commence. So first thing we can do is just take this section here, just bring that up. You're going to come back here and just untab this whole upper section. Just pop that up. You can get a peek of his head there. So open that up, and we can split this right now. And so what we're going to do now is we are going to come down here. And we are going to just unfold his arms. Just bring those up like so. And they will swing out. And come up here. And they will snap into place. Swing the other one around. And snap that into place. At this point, you want to untab this section. Open it up. And this nose cone here will unclip. and just fold right up in there, and then you can close this back up and tab it back together like so. So at this point now, we can open these panels up and just bring them out to the side. We can take all of this here, and all of this will just swing around. Just bring this headpiece around as well, so you have the clearance to swing all of this up. This will come down to finish off the chest. And there you go. You can bring these wings back for now, and we will work on his legs. So you just want to come up under this panel here, just pop that up, flip that up, rotate the leg out to the side, and then we can untab this section here from his thigh, bring that down, bring down the foot. This little panel here will just flip up, that'll flip forward, and then all this will just flip into the leg like so, and there you have a leg all done. Second pass, guess what, is just like the fast. So pop that up, flip, rotate, untab, bring down the foot, and flip all this in, and voila, legs are all done. Hooray for legs! So now, moving on to the upper body, and just flip out his hands, and then rotate his arm at the bicep, bring it down, flip, rotate, down, and there you go. Now as far as the wings go, you can take this panel here, flip that up, rotate this around, you can angle it up, and also extend that up as well. And this is per the instructions, but the pictures want you to do something different, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But flip that up, rotate, bring that up, and there you go. So last thing we have to do, just some little touches. Take this little crotch piece, just angle that out, and then these black sections right here will pop out like so, and like so. And there we go. There we have a thrust in his robot mode. And he's basically a movieverse cone head, except it's not really his head that's the cone, it's more a cone hood, but you know, hey, it works. But yeah, here he is in his robot mode. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. You can say it's just, you know, it's the Blitzwing head. But still nice over there for the face, red for the eyes. We get some nice coloration there. The grays, the greens, lots of grays and greens. You got some gunmetal gray in there for the thighs. You got some gunmetal gray up in here for the forearms, which looks quite nice. That really pops. And the little feet. Again, very clean transformation. You just got the big old wings hanging out there. Now, as far as the wings go, per the instructions, they have you transform them like that, but via the pictures that are on the box, they want you to have these angled down. You can kind of bring them down even more if you want to. But just to kind of differentiate him from Starscream, you can do that if you wish, or, you know, again, you can kind of leave those angled out a little bit more. So that's a case of do what you want. As always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, but just due to the hood there, you can't really, it's not all that easy to actually get his head to move around. But you can get some turning, some up and down. It's just very hard to actually manipulate his head to get it to do anything, but there we go. We can get some turning there. Not too much because, you know, the hood just kind of gets in the way, but there you go. You can get about that much turn. Not easy, but it's doable. You know, up and down a bit, but yeah, it's just this is kind of a pain in the butt because it makes, you know, posing his head a little harder there, but no, it is what it is. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You got your bicep rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. No wrist rotation. You just have downward movement due to transformation. You do have waist rotation in there. Legs can go forward that far, back, not that far, outward, and pretty much do the full splits. Got thigh rotation. You have a little bit over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they can move up a little bit, move down a little bit, and you have all kinds of ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weaponry. As far as these blasters go, you can put them into his hands. You can have those as handheld weapons if you wish, but they're supposed to go pegged into these ports right here. And again, these don't hold in as securely as they do on Starscream. They're pretty loose on mine. Could just be mine, I don't know. But on my copy anyway, they're a little looser than I would like. You got that, and of course you have the big old hand cannon here. That just plugs in like so. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. And of course, like all other Studio Series figures, we get the base of displayage that is in the box. Get out of the box! Get out of the box! Get out of here, box! And you open it up, and there we have the Cybertron backdrop, Studio Series 76, Transformers, Bumblebee movie logo, all of that good stuff. And we can take Mr. Thrust, and we can thrust him upon this backdrop. The wings kind of get in the way. The wings are kind of counterproductive here. That maybe we have to do this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, he doesn't work too well with this thing. His wings kind of are a little obtrusive here, but you know what? You can make it work somehow, some way, somewhere. There you go. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with B127. Here he is with the Generations thrust. Just because. Here he is with Prime. Here he is with the Ballroom Blitz. And here he is with Starscream. So you can see how that works out. And obviously you have the different heads, you have the cone going on there, different colors, but other than that, yeah, same thing. So, there you go. So there you have Thrust, and yeah, if you're into your Seekers, here's some more Seekers for you. You know, I like the mold, personally. I can work with it. I think the robot mode looks good. I think the alt mode, while it's kind of weird, I still like the design. It's an enjoyable figure to mess with. I do like how they made him a cone head without actually making him a cone head. I kind of like how they went about that. But yeah, all in all, nicely done figure. It's a solid figure. The only issue I have with mine are just those little blasters just don't hold in as tightly as they did on Starscream. That's my only issue, just a little bit of looseness there with the weapons. But other than that, pretty solid. So there you go. Now, I found this at Target.com. I didn't find this in store. I found this at Target.com. So check Target.com. They might still have them in stock, and also you can check your local Targets. And of course, as always, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. As always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. And you can also check out the Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say, so there is the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Thrust. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Thrust, it was your job to stop the Autobots, and what did you do? Not stop the Autobots. Not stop the Autobots! Now, if you want to be a part of my squad, you're going to have to shape up. Well, listen, Starscream. That's Lord Starscream to you. Lord? When did we agree on Lord? Shut up! Oh, it is so hard to find good help these days. How about Mr. Starscream? I feel a lot more comfortable with that.